Wait a minute. Hey everybody, hi, this is Miko Williams. Could I get everybody in the courtyard real quick to come around and gather? We actually are going to have some toasting going on here for Victor Allen's birthday. Thank you for actually coming out to Pack Stereo TV here at the studio with Mario Hensley, Victor Allen, and me, Miko Williams. So I got something that I want to say. You know, Victor, where are you? Get front and center right here. Hi, you guys. Hi to social media. You know, I had to actually have this person send me some information on how to contact Mr. Nino Cerruti. And Nino Cerruti told me to come on down and come pick up something for Victor Allen. You know, if you're one of those guys back in the days who know what type of gift that is, Nino Cerruti is hard to find. And he actually said, come on down here, I got it for you, and tell him it's happy birthday from Nino Cerruti to you. So here we go. And I need you to tell everybody about this cologne.
We start as a white king.
Hello everybody. My name is Nino Cerruti. I used to wear Nino Cerruti when I had hair. I'm about as old as 1881. I was
We speak of the color
got bigger.
the color of all colors. The color.
Okay, he's been looking for this for a long time. You know, for all the people out there, I say in the 30s, 70s and the 80s, even in the 60s, this is supposed to be the cologne to wear that back then, and it was what the ladies kind of fiend over. So I had to smell it, and yeah, I'm signing off on it. It's one of those kind of, oh my God, you know, you just keep sniffing. So he actually got it for me, and yeah, I went to go pick it up, and they don't really make them anymore. They're special edition, so you have to have it ordered. And that is the original one, limited edition. Yeah, Nino Cerruti. It's really good. You know, and besides that, another good one, ladies, is Titanic and Titanium. These are good colognes. They smell good on any chemistry, body chemistry. So Lachelle is in the kitchen. She's actually getting the champagne ready because we're going to make a toast, you know, and we're going to have some cake later on for those who want to, you know, stick around and stuff. And then we're going to still take a couple of pictures. So just hang tight, you know. If you have any gifts or anything like that, we have them sitting on the table right there. So if you would like for Victor to open them, it would be nice if, you know, he sit right here where I am and actually open the gifts so everybody could see what he got. No. He was trying to hold out. No. But you see holding that Nino Cerruti in his hand.
I am holding it. That's
Mario said worth of thongs. Mario, oh my God.
That's just wrong.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay. Mario Hensley, you know.
That's his call. Right.
That is Mario's call. You know, if you had naked chickens here without anything, Mario would be happy. One happy camper.
Well, hey, let me say something here, because
yeah, go ahead.
I think it's a big deal here. First of all, I got to give it to Mario that who's trying to do something, a celebration on a Monday where everybody goes to work. Yeah. Which I give you guys props because I know the traffic and everything. And typically you're going to sit back and thank people a lot of times for, you know, family, friends, you know, everything that they've done. And I've always realized that most of the time we forget this certain group of people. So I'm going to make sure my social media gets this straight when I say this. Every time you hear people getting thanked, this one group don't get thanked. Hold on one second. I'll tell you who it is. I want to give thanks to all the crazy people. Number one on the list is Mario Hensley. Yeah. Crazy as a son of a bitch. Crazy as a son of a bitch. All day long. Miko Williams, crazy as a son of a bitch. Sid Harris right over here, crazy as a son of a bitch. Tyrone DuBois, where you at? Crazy. He's crazy too. Okay, who else? Jamil, crazy.
Oh, God.
Crazy. You're crazy. She said thank you. Michael Carlin, you have to be crazy to just do stuff. I wish I could tell you guys what he really does. And
he's like Michael Fahrenheit.
I'll tell you later. You're a crazy son of a bitch, man. I'm just saying. So I said, if I ever had a function, I was going to thank the crazy people. I would say my ride or die crazy person who don't like being on camera. Lachelle Sargent. Woo! Crazy. All day crazy. With that being said.
Mario.
With that being said.
A couple other people looked up.
I would call this guy who's crazy. It's part of Mario's family. He's been here. He's known Mario probably longer than I have. And I think everybody will validate who knows him. I want to see the first hand that raises his arm that says, Ken Matthews is the craziest son of a bitch you ever known.
Ken,
right here. There you go. Ken. All day, right? All day. Thank you, guys. That's it. Enjoy yourselves, you guys. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Happy birthday, dog.
Happy birthday, Victor. We're passing out champagne. Yes.
Yes.
Come on. That's okay.
I got to give y'all a little history lesson, so we're going to get everybody to get the champagne. And then we got more chicken. And please forgive the substance. But I have to give a little history lesson because Victor Allen is a very, very special person who deserves that. And he doesn't know that I was going to say these things about him. But people don't know the story of Pax Stereo. What you're experiencing tonight, this is a unique combination of broadcasting. Right now we're live on Periscope and Twitter. We're actually live on Facebook right now. So those of you who are on camera, and we're doing all of this in an environment where we can interact and still be live on air. This bit of technology here, all these things we're using, that's Vic's design. It's worth noting because it's unusual to have two men come together and agree to build something like this. But in 2005, when I embarked upon internet television, I only knew one person I could really ask because he was always a person who would come through. When I asked Victor to come and work with me, he didn't know anything about cameras or switchers. He was an absolute non-techie. And I asked him, could he manage to give me because I looked up in 2005, and some of y'all can relate. Once again, I was working alone. You know how it is sometimes you do projects, you kind of look up and you kind of working alone. So I went to the one person I knew I could count on, and I asked him, I said, you think you can give me 4 hours a week? I said, I'm doing some new shit. I need you to maybe give me 4 hours a week. And he said, 4 hours a week? Well, you can't do much with just 4 hours a week. I said, well, I actually can use whatever, but 4 hours a week is enough for me. And but so he didn't do 4 hours a week. I asked him to work the camera for me. He asked me for the camera manual. He came back a little later and asked me where the camera was. And that's the extent of help I gave him. As it turned out, no matter what technology I created, that is the man who drove it. In there working 2 switchers, live on the air. Who does that? And in 2010, we had already uploaded over 6,000 video clips. We didn't even know what it is today. Again, that's Victor Allen, man who was non-technical, who let me build my technical dreams, and he drove it. And every time he drove it, he made it better. Same thing with social media. I brought home the Twitter stuff, and then Victor gets on it. Miko, next thing you know, they done left me so far behind. Look at Victor's setup. That's his shit. Taking it to another level, Miko too. Again, small group of individuals, but we've been able to accomplish. Right now, we're sitting on top of over 15 million views total.
Amen.
I said, we didn't even know how to.
Amen.
All the reason why we did content is because no one would give us any. Because everybody I explained this to, and I gave away over 300 channels. Gave away. They didn't understand what we were doing. So everybody ignored us. 15 million views, now they're starting to look at us. So this is the man, Victor Allen, who allowed me to come back. I was in the cave, hiding out like weird recluse, creative people are. And he's the one who convinced me to come out and do this because he said, the people need to see you. The people need to talk to you. They will enjoy you. You have to come and do this. And I was like, I can't deal with Facebook. I'm going to see all my old girlfriends and buddies I haven't contacted in 10 years. And I said, this is going, but with the encouragement of my partner, look what we have done. I could not have done this without him. And I really don't like it when people give me credit for the things that he has contributed. And they do it all the time. He's the one who came up with the name Pack Stereo. Okay?
Amen.
All right? He created, I did the morning show. I said, I'm going to talk about news. Victor said, I'll talk about sports. And then he did a whole segment where we just look at pictures he pulled off the internet. And that became a hit. That became Hot Picks. Again, the co-creative aspect of this man who also has no fear. We are not afraid to look stupid. We are not afraid to make fun of ourselves. We are not afraid to show the whole world. And so he doesn't have anybody to tell you all this other than me. So I have to sing his song, and sing it I will. He is excellence. He works excellent. Never have to tell any of them to work harder. In fact, what you say, you might need to chill a little bit because they work too hard. But then again, that's my buddy. I needed you to know, from a type A, hard ass like me, when I look for excellence, I look his way. And he always shows me well. So thank you. Let's have a cheer to my buddy,
Thank you, guys.
Victor Allen.
Excellence!
Excellence!
You gotta have a little crazy in you, that, right? And when you get to my age, you better be crazy or you're gonna be bored. Okay. All right, thank you guys so much. So please do this more often. Invite all of us as often as possible because I actually like this. The idea that it's out here on a Monday, I'm blown away. I actually see.
He's still working the switcher.
Oh yeah,
Right.
Who does that?
Yeah, I do
Who
this.
does that?
Yeah, I can't help it. I can't help it.
Engineer in this world.
So it's a timing thing. You just have to
Shit,
click.
bad motherfucker.
So
That's right.
That's right.
Go, Vic.
hey, look, they said it's only toys. Did you guys all play video games?
Right.
Yes, you did. And was you clicking? Well, now you clicking and they looking at you.
Right.
So
Well,
just
let's
don't
not
worry about
forget you were awarded by YouTube the first that put up all those videos. Remember?
I can't
You got-
remember what
you
it
got that for
was.
the channel?
I can't
Yeah,
remember.
like I
can't
said,
remember what it
there was a
is.
time when I got us on the whole MySpace thing, and I had Victor actively managing 90 MySpace profiles that I created in a couple of nights. And he worked the hell out of it. John? Oh, the candles? In the drawer. In the
I
drawer
love it.
by the we have cake.
Wait a minute. She was whispering in the mic.
Right.
I love it.
Right, she's with us.
was
This is
great.
live.
That
Oh,
was
yo, this is
great.
live. See,
That was
everybody,
great.
it's internet reality TV. This is how you
Okay.
become stars. Because they, again, to my buddy, we decided we had to live this, right, Vic?
Yeah.
I have no wife, no children, and I have no employer.
No.
Okay? So
No.
we could do, and so the whole thing is we recognized we had to live this and then invite you to participate. So now it makes more sense. I know it's a little crazy. I know, because nobody got it. Nobody. So I know it's a little crazy, but recognize that we appreciate so much that you all are the ones who support us. At least try to understand what Mario's doing this week. At least you try. So I appreciate that, and for you all to come out here tonight and be a part of this recognition of my partner in excellence. Victor.
Oh.
Did we sing happy birthday yet?
Not
We
yet.
wait for the birthday cake.
Do it
Ready for
right,
the
Corey.
cake, right? Okay. All right, cool. Everybody.
We got something you're gonna say.
Okay, let me
Uh-oh.
switch. I'll take my Marucci and.
All right. One of the most talented men I know. And just happy to be here, brother. And
Thank you.
I love to come visit. I cherish the time that, we don't get around that often.
True.
And happy to be invited and happy to be here, brother.
Yeah. Hey, look, I wish I had the time to tell you what this man. it's this project that he has done that impressed me. And if anybody wants to know about it, hit me later and I'll send you the video and tell you the story. And I'm just blown away. What I do here is not anything compared to where he's gone. American Federale. That's all I'm going to say is that name. And you can understand. And I'm telling you now, all I can say is that if you want to know about it, I'll send it to you and tell you the story. I'm still blown away with that story. I get to play here.
Tell his name.
Michael Carlin.
Yeah, say what you used to do.
American Federale. Look it up on YouTube.
It's I went into border Mexico when it was the worst, and I interviewed the only American ever to serve as a Mexican federale. And so I heard all about the drug cartels and, you know, things that we don't really want to talk about in this country, but we should be talking about because, you know, the government doesn't have our best interests at heart. Let's just put it that way.
You risked your life
Yes,
just
you
by
did.
asking questions.
Oh, yeah.
Some of those places, just when you walked in, right, Michael? Just to ask that question,
Oh,
you
yeah.
disappear.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Yes. Yeah.
wonderful man,
Oh, man.
documentary filmmaker.
Yeah.
We are blessed by our friends. We have some talented people here in the house.
Yeah.
There's some gifted singers and songwriters.
Yeah. Yeah.
Warner Brothers Act.
Commodore over
Yeah.
there.
This man doesn't do content to do content. He's on a mission that is supposed to deal with those disenfranchised people who are underrepresented. And that's what his mission is. And he just happens to do the content. So to me, I always look up at him and say, man, I wish I had the wherewithal to even have the patience to go where you went. And to me, it just blows me away. So
Well,
congratulations.
we don't have to travel very far to go to very dangerous places right here.
True.
And that all needs to change. And hopefully we can be the change agents to help that change.
True.
And to me, it's all about the little kids,
Yeah.
teaching them what their choices are and getting them to have, you know, a building doesn't get built without plans. And a child's life doesn't get built unless you have an architect that is architecting that child's life. And that's where we need to come in and do a better job.
Right.
And that's my takeaway
Yeah.
from everything that I've learned. People are going to put drugs out on the streets. People are going to sell drugs. Kids are going to be offered drugs. We need to teach them that they don't have to sell drugs. They don't have to take drugs. And they have to have positive things to do, like study and become a doctor.
Like Mario.
Right?
Dr. Henry.
You know, Michael's always been a person to embrace the idea of citizen journalism. One of the things that we've tried to do, he's one of the guys I can at least sit around who kind of got it. One of the few that I can actually talk to about this stuff. The idea that any of us, any of you, could be a broadcaster cheaply. None of what we're doing here is really expensive, except when you added 2 switchers and 8 cameras. But you can do the simple version from your own home, your own house, and actually have an impact. And that is, again, what we've been about, you know, the folks who are about getting the common man, the little man. This is going to be the little man's news. This is where people are going. They're not going to go to CNN and Fox, and then they're going to go to people like us and see
like
what
Michael.
we say. And again,
Yeah.
people like Michael. So
Century City News.
Well, let me tell you just one quick story. Hurricane Sandy happened, okay? And I got on the phone. I talked to the district governor of Rotary. We threw a little fundraiser in Century City, raised a couple $1,000s. I asked the district governor what they needed. He gave me a list of things that they needed. I went to the local mailboxes, etc., got him to ship that stuff for free, and we actually sent the relief to the people that actually needed it. Well, the same thing happens with news. We don't have to listen to CNN. We can reach out to people in Syria now, and we can find out what's really going on in Syria.
Yeah.
Or Africa, Libya, Europe. We can reach out to people who are actually on the ground, and they can reach out to us. They can find out what's happening really on our streets. And that's where this is all headed. And I would just say the future is crowdsourcing the news.
Right, right.
Absolutely.
Amen.
Absolutely,
And
man.
these are the guys that are going to do it. And gal.
Yeah, thank you. Congratulations, man. Hey, Century City News.
Right.
And man, I got to give it to him. Yeah, he's there. Hey, look, I wasn't trying to make it so it's about me. I made it about you guys. So if you guys want to talk shit to me, you have your about 2 minutes.
Okay, so anybody want to come up on the mic and it's coming. Anybody want to come up to the mic and actually say something to Victor? You got one? Okay, here we go.
Oh, Lord of mercy. Oh, boy.
Wait a minute, hold on.
Oh, boy.
Before you get started. I totally second what she says, but I'm always in the background.
Best manager ever, and husband,
Oh, yeah.
and husband,
Yes.
and father.
All day.
Victor's been, first of all, Mario and Victor. I'm Kristen Speller. I'm a musician. Probably about 8 years ago, Victor and Mario gave me my start. I'm a survivor of domestic violence. I escaped my ex-husband. I lived in hiding for 4 years behind steel-locked gates, 4 dogs, and 2 guns. And it was very laborious, and I had to fight for my life every day while I worked in corporate America. I left corporate America, I became a musician, and no one wanted to put me on the radio because no one wanted to believe my story. No one wanted to believe that someone who looked like me was a victim and survivor of domestic violence. That was very traumatizing for me. But Victor and Mario took a chance on me. They had me on Pack Stereo many, many times. And because of them, I was able to be a Grammy contender for a song that I wrote called Bruised about domestic violence. Twice this past year, I was a Grammy contender for Best Rock Song for Phoenix Rising Up, which I also performed here on Pack Stereo. So it was both times. But Victor, you are my brother through and through. Always supporting us Cape Verdeans on social media. You and
All
Mario,
day.
yes, Viva Cabo Verde.
Much love.
And I'm just so thankful for who you both are as men and what you give to the community, not just because of Pack Stereo, but who you are and standing up for what is always right. And what is always right is what counts, because that's what matters in this life. Doesn't matter how much money you make or where you come from. It matters that you do what is right every single day. You are conscious. You are my brothers, and I love you so, so much. Happy, happy birthday, brother.
Love you too, baby. Love you.
Thank you. I'll get a second hug.
Okay. Oh my gosh. Yes, you saw that video I did, and I didn't know it touched you like that. Jeez, jeez,
Yes.
jeez.
Have been here before, and that's the wonderful thing. And the people
Right.
who've never been here before,
Right.
maybe they go back and tell somebody that it is different. And then we have different kinds of programming that we showcase indie artists.
All the time.
The ones we like, we don't care if they're known or popular.
You need to stand over you.
Yeah. Yeah. Get over here, Mario. Yeah.
And so,
So actually, Mario, what we're gonna do real quick before you start singing that,
I'm done.
let's sing something.
saying something.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Victor. Happy birthday to you. Woo! Blow! Whoa! Go ahead. Right, I know.
They'll be cutting that
Woo! Yes. He blew it out on one. Wow. I couldn't have did that. Did y'all see that?
That's it.
Wow.
Thanks, man.
Wow.
Thanks. Oh.
That's right. Uh-oh. He blew out that whole
did a wonderful
entire.
job.
Yes.
I'm going to start playing some soft music.
Let's do that.
Y'all,
Well, Victor Allen.
Oh.
Victor Allen.
Okay.
I just want to say, come over here. Come over here.
I'm over
That's
here.
okay. Just leave it right there. Get over here. Hi. Everybody's saying they want to see you. They said, we don't get to see you guys.
What's up?
Well, to social media, when I got over here, I left radio. And I came over here, and Victor was like, you know what? You got to do video placement, Miko, because, the radio is good, but, you got to be seen. And I've never, ever met a brother that was so hardworking, lived by example, dedicated, loyal, just strictly down to business. And I mean, he's very anal about his work. He's out of the box. I've been here about 4 years now? Going on 4 years now?
Yeah.
Time flies. And, between Mario and Victor, these guys are awesome. They do a lot behind the scenes. And, you know, I took on a couple of things behind the scene. They're like, you ready for this? I was like, yeah, I want to produce. And he was like, okay, you got to hit the, you know, the ground and keep running. But these guys have so much history on social media, red carpet, you name it. Victor has done it all, him and Mario both. And I mean, when you sit with these guys and you're telling them exactly what it is that you want to do, they give you everything you need. And, you know, you sit down and you got to have a game plan. And being with these two have shown me so much of what it means to be true to self, true to your craft, and dedicated and loyal and just staying focused. And sometimes, you know, it gets tough, but when you really, really, really hang around these two guys and just witness what they're about and what they could do, it kind of changed your perception of two brothers being up here just, and older, being up here banging hard on social media. I mean, really, I mean, really doing so much that, you know, pushing out content, actually, you know, innovators, and just constantly going nonstop. I've never seen somebody work as hard as you, Victor. So I want to say personally, thank you for keeping me on track. As much as Mario is A-type, also for keeping me on track. You know, because being a host here at Pack Stereo means a lot. People don't get to see you until you start pushing out content on social media. And Victor and Mario was always talking about, you gotta push social, you gotta push it, because that's the new wave. I mean, these guys do so much research. What did you Google me in 12 seconds? And he gave me the whole rundown about myself and what I was doing. And from there, we took it from there. It was kind of, you know, a little bumpy road at first, because I had to get acclimated, you know. But once I got going, I just took off. So now they're like, we gotta slow you down, you know. And that's the best feeling. It's when you're working with two dedicated brothers that created something from scratch, best of the best friends, and could contribute and be that listener, that inspirational person, and tell you the truth and let you know what you're doing wrong versus what you're doing right, because you don't have many people that watch your back and have your back like that. And you speak the real. They spit real talk. So it kind of taught me how to better myself, being around these two, and how to, you know, reach for the stars, you know. And I always tell everyone, if I could tell my story, you could tell your story. And being around these two guys, they love to inspire. And I love that about the two of you. So thank you for being my mentors.
All right, and I know Mario came up here and he said his piece about me, but I'm going to tell you what I think was one of the things that helped me get to where I was, because we're not around it that often. You know, that's kind of close in my face, you know that, right? Wait, let me help you.
Oh, okay.
You know the hardest thing to do? When's the last time any of the guys told a beautiful woman that she's doing something wrong, she ain't good enough? Any of y'all did that? Let's see. No hands. Not my husband. Oh, Stephen. There, your ex. Always hate ex. Okay. Mario is in a profession that I tend to take for granted. Medicine. Medicine to me is you just go get well and you try to get better. When we adopted this platform, the one thing that he said he was going to do is that, can we transfer the disciplines of what they do in medicine? And since I don't know medicine, I didn't know what the disciplines were. Then I understood what they do. They save lives. So he said, imagine you're doing redundancy. If you want somebody's life saved, you go through this protocol, not just A and B. You go A, 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 A. You keep hitting A as much as you can until you save that person. So we adopted that here. Well, he was already doing it. It's a different type of thinking. I've been in corporate before, and it's nothing compared to the medicine practices of what they do. That's what inspired me, and I'm still trying to attain that, because what they do to save lives is never give up. So this to me was never give up. Give your A game. I always believe this one. I remember the days of multi-level marketing. They would say, hey, you could do this part-time as your B plan. I don't believe in B plans. I believe it's A. It's A. And when you stay like that, yes, you will get better. You'll get knowledge. You'll get wisdom. But I like mentorship. I actually want more mentors. Never stop giving me mentors. Because what's happening today is you have one life. I want as much knowledge before I leave this place as I can. And if I have to do it through technology, I will. But what I have to attribute to Mario, the medical profession is unbelievable in what they do. I call it the cascading of nothing but A-level treatment. And I never had that in corporate. I've never had that. So, hey, man, applause to you, man. I'm trying to stay up. Well, you are a pain in the ass, but it's okay. So enough talk. Where's the cake?
Right here.
All right.
Right here.
There we go.
We're live to
Where's
Facebook.
He's exiting.
Where's Tyrone?
Oh yeah, Tyrone. Get Tyrone over there.
Woo! Well, on that note, we're going to go ahead and pass out some cake. So enjoy yourself the rest of the evening. Talk to some folks, get to know some folks. Everybody here is interesting, have a lot going on for themselves. And, just go ahead and hobnob. I'm Miko Williams. Thank you for joining us live on Pax Stereo TV, here listening to Victor Allen's birthday party and us giving him praise. Congratulations to Mario Hensley and Victor Allen, two partners that are innovators that's doing what they do best. And, I'm Miko Williams, and just look out for me. Don't sleep on me, because sister got skills. Well, y'all go ahead and enjoy yourself, and I'll be actually around talking to you guys and eat some cake as well. Off my regimen, but hey, we deserved a little cheat here and there. So enjoy yourself tonight, and, say hi to social media. I'm Miko Williams, and I'm out.
All right, you've been going live to Facebook. We're going to be switching up the music. We've had to use the copyright-free music while we're live to Facebook. We're going to be switching up. I want to thank all the Facebook people for being part of this. If you want to continue watching it, go to paxstereo.tv/watch. We'll continue to be live on our own station, on our own channel, and PMC, you guys can come and check it out. Thank you again for tuning in.